This content is for educational purposes only. What you do with this information is at your own risk. Thank you for watching. Enjoy.
How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the video. Today's video is going to be a little bit of an update slash informational video for y'all because I have decided to change Ubuntu platforms. So all of my previous videos have been on Bionic, and the version I'm changing to is Jammy. Now I feel really bad about this because I made so many videos on the Bionic and I tried my best to stay on it. And I may be completely wrong of what I'm trying to do here. So as I talk about my issues and why I changed, those of you that are very smart in Linux, because I don't really know a lot, can tell me what I'm doing wrong and maybe I can stay on Bionic. But I have several reasons why I decided to change. So a lot of them sparked my interest through the comments section. I had one that asked me what was better in gameplay performance, Bionic or Jammy. And I didn't know, to be honest, because I didn't try the other one. But as I was doing some research and I was looking into things, I found that Jammy seems to be a little bit better and like better supported for gaming. I'm not too sure. Also, using a higher version of Ubuntu. I didn't get to check last, but I'm gonna check. But I believe I can see on the screen right here that I'm on OS Ubuntu 22.04.4, and I believe, I'm not too sure because I'm gonna recheck after this, but Bionic is on 18.04. So they're both very stable. But as far as research goes, I just looked into it. Apparently, it's supposed to be better. So there's that. I had another person asking me if I can install the Citra 3DS emulator, and I tried for like 6-7 hours, literally, on trying to install Citra on Bionic, and I just couldn't. And I switched over to Jammy on my other SD card, and I installed Citra within 5 minutes. So like I said, I don't really know much about Linux and what's the differences, but I was able to do that. And you know, other comments as well asking me about different things with Citra and the PS2 and things like that. So I changed. I really don't like the Jammy setup here. And if you got to remember when Bionic wasn't working at the moment, so I made a video on how to set up Jammy. I didn't like the setup, and it's mainly just because of the controller support. So on Jammy, it has something called Genome, and it automatically brings the keyboard up for you and down for you. So I believe it was meant to be for touchscreen mainly. And you couldn't use the Joy-Cons as a real mouse because the keyboard wouldn't come up. But after a while, I found out that you just need to do some settings, change something in the settings, that way you can have the keyboard pop up. But it doesn't feel as smooth as Bionic, but everything else is exactly the same. All the videos that I'm doing, the whole setup situation, Ubuntu's run on Debian, so it would be the exact same. It just looks a little bit different, but everything's the same. Everything's there on the side. The files, I got A362, you know, I got Citra, so I just wanted to see if those of y'all are interested on what the Citra looks like. I will give a little bit of an example of that at the end of this video, but everything is working for me and I gotta say a little bit better. So another thing was why I changed, because I don't know how to install app images. I searched everywhere and I just believe that I'm not sure, so don't quote me on this, but the versions that I was getting of app image doesn't work on this version of Ubuntu. Maybe let me know in the comments if you understand what I'm trying to say or don't. But the app image is for Arch 64 and we're here on ARM v8. So I really don't know, honestly. I believe that maybe app image doesn't work that way, but I did check. I did check to see for app image, you need to have the lib fuse to. I gave it permissions, and no matter what I did, it says permission denied. And to right now, it's still telling me permissions denied on Jammy. So I really don't know what people do, because I've seen some pictures when I was doing some research, and when others have their Citra on their Switch, it doesn't say Citra.app image. It just says Citra. So I don't know what that is, but when I install this one, it's very easy. It works just fine, and it doesn't say app image either. So let me know if you know how to. Give me some pointers, and I'll try them out to see if I can. This one was a really easy way to do it, which I'm going to post a video after this one on how to install it. But there's also a build option too, and I haven't tried that out. That was just the long way. I'm doing the short way here, and I open it and it runs just fine. So that keyboard is actually very annoying on Bionic. It would just go away. All right, so there you go. It's the Citra Nightly 2104, and seems like it works pretty good. I guess depending on the game and what kind of support it has. But I've seen that there's some Citras out there that are different, and I wanted to show you, because if this one doesn't work, I have a different setup for you. So hopefully this is okay enough, which I did try, and it was pretty good just on these titles. And see if I have to, I'll probably build it from source and see if that changes anything, just in case, just test it out. But that's working just fine too. I hadn't tested any of the older games that I was showing you on Bionic, but this is running pretty smooth as well. Everything is exactly the same. It just looks different. It just has a different look on its OS. And yeah, so those are my things. I tried my best to stay on Bionic, and it was just mainly because of Citra. When I did the same thing with Citra on Bionic, it wouldn't even open this one. So this one got installed, but it wouldn't open at all. And this one, I just installed it and I did it. And that's because I tried every single measure to get Citra to work, and I just couldn't get it to work on Bionic. So let me know. I think Jammy is going to be the better route. So that makes me feel really bad, because those of y'all that followed my video about Bionic and got everything set up that way, I still really like it, but this might be the better option. So just letting y'all know that this might be, when I make my videos, this might be the route going forward. And in the description, I'm going to have the link to my video on how to get Jammy set up. But everything else, like all my other videos where I'm doing the FileZilla and Aether-SX2, it's all going to be the exact, even though it's on Bionic, it's all going to be the exact same setup on how to install it on here. Because like I said, both of these versions are based on Debian and not Arch. And they both work the same with the same commands in terminal. So I just wanted to let y'all know this, and like I said, I feel bad about it, because those of y'all that already have everything established, if you're just in it for the PS2, then you don't have to change to to Jammy. Bionic is still in my mind. But like I said, if you're okay with where you're at, that's fine. But I could not get Citra to install, and that was the main reason why I changed. Because I'm going to be testing a whole bunch of other stuff. I even had comments asking me about support for Dolphin. So I want to get into that too, and have people request either with Dolphin, with all the consoles that are possible at the moment, and see how they run. But apparently it's supposed to be better. With that being said, that's pretty much it. And if you're interested in seeing some just small gameplay of Citra, and maybe one or two of the PS2, then I will. You can wait to the end of the video so that way you can see that. Other than that, I appreciate the support. Again, I'm sorry about this, but I hope it works out in the end. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
I'm sorry, all right? What? Ah!
Who runs this place?
Bite me, asshole! Oh, cut that shit out! Ah! Oh! Ah! Oh! 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 Oh!
Hey, Maurice? Where the hell are you? Oh, shit, you ain't Maurice.
Ah! Ah!
Talk or you'll regret it.
I got nothing to say! Ah! Ah! You're bluffing! Shit, I just want to get high? What's wrong with that? Ah!
Relax, we got nothing to worry about.
But if they